Hey everyone, if you want live interacting classes, please go through the link I have provided in the description of this video. Fresh Library, uh, welcome to Fresh Library YouTube channel. Today in this class, we are going to discuss about why Oracle is called as a relational database and what are the job opportunities in SQL. Okay, by the end of this class, you are able to know about why Oracle is called as a relational database and what are the job opportunities in the SQL. Okay, so without any further delay, let's start our session. Um, Before proceeding into today's session, let's have an overview about what we have discussed in the last class. So, in the last class, we have discussed about relational database. What is relational database? It is introduced in the era of 1980s, and in this database, data is stored in the form of rows and columns. Rows and columns, and we can handle the errors by using exception handling. And if you want data, we can get that data and we can manipulate the data within a fraction of nanoseconds. That is 10 to the power of minus 9 nanoseconds, and these will support primary key and foreign key, and we can retrieve data from more than one table by using joins. By using joins, we can retrieve the data. Okay, and some of the softwares which are supported for this relational database are Oracle, SQL Server, MySQL, DB2, Teradata, Sybase, and some more also have, but I have mentioned most important and commonly used softwares here. Okay, so today's our topic is uh, before proceeding into this in this today's topic, we need to remember two more points that I was going to write here. They are we have to know about ORDBMS and OORDBMS. ORDBMS and OORDBMS. Okay. First of all, we will talk about ORDBMS. Okay. What is ORDBMS? ORDBMS stands for Object Relational Database Management System. Object Relational Database Management System. Okay. So, wait. So, ORDBMS. So, what is these objects? Okay, why we are discussing about this ORDBMS is these databases supports objects also. With these databases supports objects also. That's why it is called as an ORDBMS. ORDBMS. Okay, so what is class? I mean, and first, if you want to know about object, then we want to know about what is object and what is class. Okay, so give me a minute. Okay, So object is nothing but uh, what we can say. So it's an instance of a class. Okay, it's an instance of a class. What is class? Class is an blueprint of creating objects. Class is blueprint of creating an object. So if you consider some real examples, you can understand this very easily. Okay, first we have to talk about object, right? Object means instance of a class, and class means uh, blueprint of an object. So what is this blueprint is, for suppose let's assume, let's I say bike. Okay, motor bike. Okay, Hero, Honda, or any other Apache. Okay, when I am saying that name like a motorbike or bike or Apache or a Honda or Hero, so you will assume you will get some blueprint of that kind of bikes, right? You will get some blueprint of that bikes, that may be color, that's color, that's height, or that's length, um, or while moving that. Okay, we may get these kind of objects, that is a blueprint of that bike. Okay, so here also uh, blueprint of blueprint of these objects. Okay, so and when I say that object, we have to remember that instance of a class. Instance of a class means if I say bikes to, I mean two bikes or three bikes or four bikes, then you can assume that you are seeing two to three bikes at a time. Okay, so these are the instance of that bikes. Okay, instance of class means instance of a bike. First of all I said that bike, then you assume that it is an you will get some blueprint of bike. When I say two bikes, three bikes, or four bikes, then you will also assume that that instance of bikes, like uh, two bikes, three bikes, four bikes, like that. Okay, but here if you want to understand these object and class and any other oops concepts, um, uh, I will give you a brief idea and quick brief idea in our upcoming sessions about this object and class. And when we are going to discuss about this oops concept, then you will get a good idea about what is object, what is class, what is encapsulation, polymorphism, abstraction. Okay, these all are comes under in oops concept. These all are comes under in oops concepts. But as of now, we are in the learning SQL, and that too we are in introduction class only. So we don't need to much more know about much about this object class. Just for understanding purpose, just have for having an idea about these objects, I am saying this. Okay, you have to remember finally thing is object means an instance of a class, and class means blueprint of an creating object. Okay, just remember these two words only. Whatever I told, you have to keep it aside and just remember these two words. Okay, and so why we are discussing about this object and class is because these ORDBMS supports objects also. These ORDBMS supports objects also. So here I mentioning writing that point. Database supports objects also. And next one we have to discuss about OORDBMS. OORDBMS. So ORDBMS means object oriented relational database management system. Object oriented relational database management system. Okay. Object oriented relational database management system. Okay. uh, why what is the special feature in this ORDMS means these database are also supports oops features. These database are also supports oops features. Okay. So what are the oops concept? Oops concepts have encapsulation, polymorphism, abstraction, okay, objects, class. These all are comes under in oops concepts. Okay. When we are going to discuss about this oops concept, I'm going to give you total idea about this object and class. Okay. As of now, you have to remember whatever I'm mentioning in the our notes. Okay. Databases are also supports oops features. Okay, generally these features are supported by programming languages like Java, Python, or any other .NET, other languages. Okay, but nowadays these features are supported by database also. Okay, next. uh, Coming to our topic is why Oracle is called as a relational database, right? So here, relational database. So here, for understanding this, we need to take two tables, and with the help of primary key and foreign key, as we discussed in the last class, we can easily understand. Okay. Now I'm going to open Word document. Just give me a minute. Yeah, it is opening. So here I am going to consider two tables. One table consists of customer details, let's assume that we are going to book an order. Our customer is going to book an order in an e-commerce website like Flipkart or Amazon. An e-commerce website like Flipkart or Amazon. In this Flipkart or Amazon, customer is going to uh, book an order. So the customer table will have some data, right? So I'm mentioning that data. After taking this example, you can understand this why Oracle is called as a relational database. Okay. So first of all, whatever I'm going to take one table, right? So that table name is customer table. Let's assume customer table. So here I am going to take one table. In this table, I am going to represent the customer ID. First of all, I am giving customer ID, CID, as CID is PK. What is PK? PK means primary key. Okay, and here I am mentioning the customer name. C name means customer name. And next one, I am mentioning here address. Next one, I am mentioning here contact details or mobile number. Next, here I am taking customer ID as C1. Here the customer name King and address Hyderabad and mobile number +91 and some value. Next, here I am taking C2 as customer ID and name as Miller. Next, location as Secunderabad and mobile number. Okay. Next, first I had taken customer table. Now I am going to take order table. Okay. Customer is booking an order, right? So here I had mentioned the only customer details. Now I am going to uh, take the order table and I will mention the order details here. Order table. Next, for understanding this, I am going to take one more table. 1, 2, 3, uh, 6 rows and 3 columns. Let's say. So here first I'm taking here order ID. Next, order date. Next, item ID. Next, item name. Next, date of delivery. Next, CID, customer ID. So we have taken customer ID in first table also. Now also we are taking customer ID in second column. I mean second table also. So but here the CID is, I mean customer ID is FK. What is FK? Foreign key. Next, here first order one. First order one. Order date is 24th March. Just for understanding only. Okay. Item ID. Item ID is mobile one. And item name is mobile. He had booked one mobile. Okay. Next, date of delivery after 3 days, like 27th March. and customer ID. Customer ID here what we have mentioned C1 and C2, right? So first of all I have taken here C1. Next order to, and order date is same, that is 24th March, and here he ordered TV, and item ID name is TV1, and item name is TV, and then date of delivery is 28th March. Next here we have only two customers, that is C1 and C2 here taken in first table, but here I am, instead of C2 I am taken C10, means customer 10. Okay, so here first of all we need to understand what is this PK and what is FK. So PK is primary key and FK is foreign key. So PK is used to stop the duplicate values. So here I had given C1 and C2, right? Oh, so if you want to, if you by mistakenly enter C1 or C2 as again and again, then it won't accept, because it won't take duplicate values. Okay, but in foreign key it allows duplicate values also. You can give n number of times, like C1, same C1 for 10 times, or same C2 for 10 times. It will allow, it doesn't stop. Okay, so and the main purpose of this foreign key here is to establish a relationship between two tables, to establish a relationship between two tables. So here second table is establish a relationship with the first table by using this customer ID. Okay, so this is the order details, but we need customer details to proceed the order, right? So here we had mentioned the order details, like what he ordered, when it is going to delivery, when it was ordered. Okay, but if he want to the delivery boy wants to customer details to deliver the item, right? So then this C1 is searching with here with this table. Okay, then he will get these details. So this order he is going to delivery for this person and in this address with this mobile number. Okay, so here there is a need to establish a relationship between first table and second table. So this order is booked by C1. So if the delivery boy wants to customer details to delivery, then he goes to the second table. Okay, then he will find his name, address, and then mobile number to contact. Okay, like that they will deliver. Okay, so here foreign key is easy to establish this relationship. Okay, for C1 here C1 it will establish a relationship. Okay, that's why the oracle is called as a relational database. See, let's say for this class relational database, instead of relational database you can say relational tables. Okay, relational tables, because here we had established relational tables and relationship between tables only, right? Just for understanding purpose, you can call like that. Okay, I hope and this understand by you. If you have any doubts, this then please comment below. Okay, and here I am going to represent these data in our live class notes for better understanding, and I am going to provide these live class notes from first class onwards. Okay, uh, for you or for who are registered for our live classes. Okay, if you register you may get interact with me, and if we have any doubts we can directly solve. Okay, and you will get live class notes also. Next, and I have mentioned the live class no details in the description of this video. Okay, coming to our session. Hmm. What is the difference between database and relational database? What is the difference between uh, database and mean earlier database and relational database? So first of all, we had talked about earlier databases are desktop databases. When so wait, yeah, here all databases are desktop databases. These are this is the one of the disadvantages of earlier database management system. Okay, so and what about relational database? These relational database supports client or server architecture. Client or server architecture. Client means user and server means see here. Okay, one customer is ordered the one item. Okay, where that data is stored, where this information is stored, it will store in servers only, right? It will store in e-commerce servers like Flipkart or Amazon servers only, right? So that is server. Okay, and these relational database supports both client means user and the server. So user once user get interaction with the server. Okay, then only he can book and he can order and he can maintain that data records in the server. Okay, and in our upcoming session we are going to discuss about the difference between this database and relational database in a brief way. Okay, as of now we don't require that much of knowledge. Okay, in our day-to-day sessions you will get more explore on this database and the relational database. Okay, so now coming to our second topic, here we are going to discuss about what are the job opportunity we have on SQL. What are the job opportunities we have on SQL? First of all, SQL means is used to maintain database, right? Used to maintain databases. So first I am mentioning the job different kinds of job roles which are on completely database side, which are on completely database side. So here I'm mentioning the job roles completely database side jobs. Give me a minute. Okay, the job roles we have on SQL is first one SQL developer, second one PLSQL developer, third one Oracle DBA, Oracle database analyst. So on Oracle database analyst, you can go as a fresher. If you go as an experienced person up to 4 to 5 years, then you may get confusion and you may not able to handle. Okay, but after completion of our complete SQL tutorial or complete SQL course, uh, you will get you will go to the jobs on SQL like for 2 to 3 years people as experienced people 2 to 3 you can put your resume as a 2 to 3 years of experience. Okay, because I am going to cover that much of data in our tutorial and live class sessions. Okay, and if you register for our live classes, then I am going to provide the uh, resume preparations also, and I am going to teach you some interview topics and how to start your interview, how can you say, and what are the job opportunities you have, and how to apply through Naukri, how to register, and all whatever the job information you want, I can provide. Okay, DVA fresher. Next, fourth one, uh, since we have learned about doing operations on SQL by using some queries. So here, after doing some operations or programs, then we need to report. Okay, for reporting also we are having different type of tools. We are having different types of tools. And what are the tools we have, and what are the job opportunities we have on that tools? Now we are going to discuss. Now we are going to discuss about what are the reporting side jobs we have on SQL. So first one is Informatica Developer. It is an reporting tool. Informatica Developer. Cognos Developer. Modu BA Developer. Fourth one, Functional Developer. Sorry. Next, we are having Java opportunities on front end side also. Okay, we are having job opportunities on front end side also. So I'm going to mention here what are the job opportunities we are have on front end side. Okay, front end developers. For front end developers. First one is Java developer. Next one is .NET developer. Next, third one is Python developer. Data engineers, fourth one. Okay, data engineers. Okay, these are the job opportunities or job roles we are have on SQL. Not only these, we are having so many also like Power BI also we have, and we are having a data analyst. Okay, and SQL developer I had already mentioned, and performance tuners and for performance testers. Okay, and each and every software you must and should know about SQL, because SQL is mandatory for everyone, and SQL is an easy language. We are having the queries like select, insert, update. So these are very commonly used. Here I had mentioned DB operation, select, insert, update, delete. These are very commonly used general words, and we are going to use these general words in our queries or programs in SQL. So you can easily understand these words and these programs, okay, when compared to other languages, because other languages we may use some technical words for writing a program, but in SQL mostly we will write general words only. Okay, and here before closing today's session, let's revise what we have discussed in today's session. So we have discussed about, first of all, ORDBMS and OORDMS. ORDBMS supports objects also. Objects is an instance of a class, and the class is an blueprint of an creating object. And next, OORDMS. So OORDBMS also supports OOPS features. What are the OOPS features we have? Encapsulation, polymorphism, abstraction. Okay, like that we have, which we are going to cover these topics in our upcoming sessions. Whenever it is necessary, I will teach you about those also. And next, why Oracle is called as a relational database. Just for example purpose, just for example purpose only, I had pasted here, but this is the real table. Okay, so to establish relationship between two tables we use foreign key, and to eliminate duplicate values we use primary key. And if you want to establish a relationship between two tables, then one table must have one primary key also. Okay, so in order to establish these relationship between these tables, we used to use foreign key, and that's why it is called as a relational database. Okay, next we have discussed about what are the job opportunities we have on SQL, of from SQL developer to data engineers we have discussed. Okay, and if you have any doubts in regarding this session, please comment below. If you like our classes, hit the like button, and if you like our content, uh, comment below for content. And if you want latest updates from our channel, then hit the subscribe button. I hope this video is helpful for you. So you can help others by sharing this video. It may help for them who are struggling to start their career in IT. Okay. Um, Thanks for watching.